Welcome to the first episode of ReBunked Wild Waters. This is a series where we look at water slides, and I'm doing a mini one first instead of doing a full-length one because it'll just be easier. So let's begin.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Top 5 Central.
Oh, not you again.
Today we're looking at the top 10 water slides you won't believe exist.
Then why is your channel named Top 5 Central except when you do top 10s?
So water parks and water slides are, in my opinion, extremely fun to go on, so I thought it'd be
that will probably be a lie within a few minutes.
really good idea to showcase some of the craziest water slides. Now this entire series is determined by you, the viewer. In last week's episode, Donna Ralph...
You, the viewer, I'm sure many of the viewers don't even appreciate this stuff. Like, they're all GP. Let's look at the first three sections. How is that not possible? Must be because water slides don't equal roller coaster, but still.
Ralph suggested that we do
And also the thumbnail. Just city
water slides, so if you want to shout out like Donna, make sure to comment the suggestion and leave a like on the video. If we can break...
This is just generic. This is trying to get people to like the
5,000 likes on this episode, I'll continue. While most of us know ReBunked to be an insane asylum and...
ReBunked? That is even worse than Verrucht. Of course this is of course based on general reputation. Like, when I watched Moto list from 2014, all Disney was ranked at number one. Like, they were just based on general reputation. Like, Sweater Bond was on here, but if it was today, it would not be on here because general reputation and famous.
In the depths of Germany, those who live in Kansas might know it as a water slide at the Schlitterbahn water park. In 2014, when it was opened, the ride was the tallest slide in the world, standing at 168 feet and 7 inches. It has a long first drop before speed.
Whoa, it doesn't even reach 200 feet.
Speeding up a slope and then dropping again. Now, as fun as all that sounds, it's actually pretty dangerous.
It's pretty dangerous. It's because a little kid got paired with an obese woman. That's that. And I can't believe all the parents with it. Skip.
The Insano water slide is one of the tallest slides in the world, standing at 41 meters tall and traveling at around 65 miles per hour. It can be found on Beach Park, which is a Brazilian water park near...
Oh, this was pretty surprising. We have an upscale cliff slide. And if you don't know what a cliff slide is, it's basically one slide that starts with a little bump into a straight section to a drop. Which is just stupid and dumb.
Fortaleza, which is in North Brazil. The ride is so fast and steep that even though it's 41 meters tall, the whole thing is over in a speedy 4 or 5 seconds. For safety reasons, you have to lie on your back with your arms and legs crossed.
Yeah. Still.
Now, we're not sure what would happen if you went down head first, but it probably wouldn't be pretty.
So, a family-oriented Disney slide is more intense than a slide that killed a boy. It's the man's fault or not. And a slide that's an upscale cliff-style slide. A family-oriented tube coaster.
Aqueduct slide is a ride that is actually located
Tube coaster slide.
on 2 Disney cruise ships.
More saying, oh, it's not a coaster. That's what I like to call it because they're light coasters.
And it's probably one of the coolest
They didn't say they are
rides
coasters. They said they will feel like coasters.
I've ever seen. It doesn't have the incredible speed that some of the slides on this list have had. You only travel through its tube at around 7 or 8 miles an hour. But it does have some of the coolest views.
How is it cool views mean it's skip?
At the Atlantis on...
Wow, it's more intense than the other one because it's sharks. This is actually a good choice because just the cliff style water slides are just unnecessary, just take up too much space. Like,
On Paradise Island in the Bahamas, there's
I
a
guess
water
it's
park.
supposed to give up a jump effect. Or give big air.
And that water park has something
Besides the supposed cliff man, it doesn't really work for anybody else.
known as the Leap of Faith water slide. Also, a quick note, it's probably one of the scariest slides out there. People
Oh, we don't have time to explain. Skip.
ride through a narrow tube, with a difference. Number 6. The Wild Wadi Water Park in Dubai is host to the Jumeirah Sky
Why do they keep stealing footage from other people? Like
water slide. Okay, I so pronounced that wrong. Anyways, it's
they got, seriously, many people don't even see, they'll say, oh, I got it several sites thingy. This videos get, 26 million views, while Tube Rides gets, 26,000 views. It's honestly kind of sad.
It's a 32-meter tall, 120-meter long, 50 miles per hour thrill ride through a narrow tube, with a difference. With a lot of water slides, you're sort of pushed in or asked to throw yourself down the tube, but not at Wild Wadi.
The trapdoor slides can be found, all across the world. You can still find it anywhere else. I just prefer that Choose Your Adventure Master Blaster they have
Before I came along, the Kilimanjaro water slide was the tallest water slide
Yeah, before it's listed to its word.
in the world. And now that Verrucht is gone, I guess it's managed to reclaim its title. At 49.9 meters tall, the slide is located at Aldeia das Águas Park Resort in Volta Redonda, Brazil.
Of course, it's one of those stereotypical cliff slides. I don't even know why people do it. This time within the close Rob was so different. It's also taller, just like Kilimanjaro.
According to rumor, you don't actually touch the slide until you're at the bottom of the ride. And that's because of how steep it is. According to reports, 1 in 20 riders don't end up going down the slide after they made it to the top. And it's kind of understandable why. This thing is crazy.
Okay, we have copyrighted footage. Skip.
Waves Water Park in McMinnville, Oregon. What makes this
Just because it hangs off an airplane, still a generic body slide. Just because it hangs off in a classic Boeing 747 doesn't mean it's scary.
Number 3.
Next.
Scorpion's tail shares a trait from a slide earlier in the list.
They contradicted the report of it being the only one. But still, there's way more than just Scorpion's tail in there.
That's before driving around into a large high-speed loop.
Not a loop. Because it doesn't go all the way around.
By nature. This water slide can be found at the Holiday World Mammoth by nature.
Okay, this footage is from when it opened because of the use of clearly Comic Sans. This makes it very clear that the footage was filmed when it opened. Oh look, it's a double looping water slide.
Creepy music and start playing. The slide is 25 meters high.
The music doesn't play.
And you reach a top speed of 65 kilometers an hour after falling 14
You got confused once again.
meters into the first loop. Then you drop another 14 meters and slide into the second loop. Jesus, man.
What did he say?
To the first loop. Then you drop another 14 meters and slide into the second loop. Jesus, man. Top speed of 65 kilometers an hour after falling 14 meters into the first loop. Then you drop another 14 meters and slide into the second loop.
Jesus, man.
Yet other YouTubers say words like freaking and they still get advertised or demonetized. Because that totally makes sense. So thanks for watching.